All right, you little turkeys. Time for a new video here. And I've got a lot of changes coming to the channel, even though it's not really much of a channel. But I'm going to start taking this more serious finally. I'm just going to start uploading. I'm just going to be real raw. I'm going to be real straight up with how I'm living my life, how I'm trying to grow, how I'm trying to maximize my day to make as much money as I can. And I want to bring you guys on this journey because I know a lot of people out there are in the situation I was not too long ago, where I was kind of like, damn, I hate my day job, I hate my boss, and I hate what I have to do for money. So, I ended up leaving that, and I found ways to make money on my own, and now I'm in the path of buying a house, hopefully this year, 2019, and it's just I'm astounded at the growth. I'm astounded at the amount of money I've been able to make as an independent person without having a boss, and I make money day in and day out. So for whoever's interested, keep watching this video. Okay, so this is a video of me going to meet up with someone for a Peppa Pig kitchen. It's this kitchen set that is for kids. It's for little girls primarily, and for some reason they were hot. I was able to get rid of 3 of them during the holiday season, and this is an example of just me selling one to a gentleman who contacted me. I paid $59.99, so about 66, and they sold it to this particular gentleman for 85 for a profit of like $25. So or like $20, I should say. Sold another one for 90 and then another one for 85. So that was like the profit margin, and here's the video.
Good, man.
Thank you.
If you have any questions, just call me. I work right here.
Okay,
thank you. All right, yeah, have a good one.
So essentially I purchased the Peppa Pig kitchen over at Ross, and I had purchased it for $59.99 like I said. They had a few of them. Matter of fact, I walked into one of the stores one time and they had like 7 sitting there, and I kind of wish I would have picked them all up. I might have been able to get rid of them, who knows. Once I sold the last one, I didn't list anymore because I had no more. They were all sold out at that point. So Ross is important, and the most important thing is staying on top of trends, just being able to distinguish what is hot and what is not. Peppa Pig is very popular because I also ended up selling various toys. I ended up selling like this Peppa Pig tea set, which I think I have the picture I'll post up, and I have a few other little toys that I sold from Peppa Pig. So I know now that Peppa Pig is hot. This is the part of like the learning how to become a flipper, how to just be a retail arbitrager, is knowing what sells, what brands, what cartoons, what toys, what items are hot. And yeah, for example, it doesn't have to be toys, it doesn't have to be clothing. One thing I like to do is I like to go to grocery stores like Food for Less, Ralph's. They always have a discount section, like a cart where they have everything on discount. And a lot of times they have stuff that is not food. They have stuff like medicine, like literally like a leave that goes on Amazon and eBay for $15-$20. Like 100 caplet bottle will be on special for $4.99. Literally yesterday there was like 15 bottles at Food for Less. I didn't buy them because I can't sell them on Amazon. They're restricted. You have to build a relationship with Amazon. And even though I've been selling with them for a year, they're very cautious with stuff like that. Like they don't like to risk people selling stuff like medication and food. So unfortunately, it's very difficult. I still listed it on OfferUp, and if people contact me fast enough, I will go pick it up. But there's just so much opportunity everywhere. If you can get past the barrier that Amazon and eBay have, you can start really capitalizing on a lot of this stuff. So I'm gonna keep posting and posting videos and showing you guys of stuff that I have an eye for, that I know sells, and I'm gonna start going to what's it called, to like Gary Vee does. He goes to those yard sales. I'm gonna start doing that because I know there's a lot of potential. When you guys start seeing the money that I make from free stuff that I find on my Amazon and my other delivery routes, when you see the money that I make for free, you guys are gonna freak out and you're gonna realize that you're leaving so much money on the table by just not putting in the work. So that's just one example. Let's get back to some more. Okay, so here is just me being an idiot because I have had a phone that wasn't working, the microphone wasn't working, but I'm just talking about being excited to go buy this chair that I'm gonna go flip. So this is just me meeting with the person for the shiatsu chair that I paid $69.99, which came out to $77 with taxes. I sold it for $130 after listing it for $150. So I made like a $50 profit roughly. And yeah, I mean, that's just supply and demand. What can I do?
Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Can I see it?
Of course.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You guys never used it?
Never.
What? Yeah, sounds good. He said 125, right?
Correct.
Alrighty.
Awesome.
So the cool thing with this massage chair is that I kind of broke the limits on anyone who makes an excuse. And let me explain what I mean by that. The reason why I was able to have a video of me being excited where I talked over the video clip where I said that I'm excited to go buy the massage chair was because I did this new strategy where I said, hey, what if you don't necessarily have to have the money? What if you just go to a store like Ross or Marshall's or something, you take pictures of things that you think will sell, you kind of practice around, you get a feel for what sells, and you just post it when you're at the store. Now, since it's OfferUp and not eBay or Amazon, you don't have to risk people ordering it and then you having to cancel on them and getting your account dinged. On OfferUp, if you don't have it, you just simply say, hey, I sold it, or you just make up something and that's it. So I started to realize, hey, what if I just take pictures of stuff and I list it for more? And if someone makes me an offer and they seem serious, I just go buy it right before I meet up with them. Well, that's essentially what I did. I took pictures of that massage chair and I posted it on OfferUp. I left the store that night. That very same night, or I think it was like the next morning, this gentleman contacts me saying that he needs this chair for his grandpa and he needs it really bad. And yeah, he was trying to like wheel and deal me. He was like, look, I found it for $100 online. Can you go down? I had to list it at $150, and eventually we settled at $125 after watching the video again. And yeah, it was crazy how I took zero risk. Like, even when I went to the store and bought it before meeting up with him, yeah, his sister could have not shown up, but she did. And when she bought it, I was like, okay, had she not bought it, I would have taken it right back to the store with the receipt because I just bought it the day before, and I would have returned it. And I could have put it on a credit card, not a debit card where they take out my own money, not cash, a credit card. If something happens, you worry about it later. Because if you're smart and you're leveraging credit cards, you already have a card that gives you 15 months of zero interest. Now, if you have bad credit, they're not going to offer you that. So you need to get your credit up. You need to watch my other videos coming soon on how I got my credit up from 400s up to 750s. Anyways, that's for another video. But this game, there's so much money and there's so much potential. You just got to get out there and do it. You have to realize that it's there. You have to realize that we live in a country where people are lazy, stupid, embarrassed to walk into Ross, so they'll never go in there and see the stuff that they have for sale, yet they'll turn around and buy it off me on OfferUp. there's so many factors in this country. There's a immense wealth that allows people that, not wealth necessarily, but people have money. There's a lot of middle class here. There's a lot of money compared to the rest of the world, and it allows people to be stupid with their money. My parents are Colombian, and I feel like in Colombia people aren't like that because they don't have the general means. They don't have that nice minimum wage that's actually livable if you're a smart if you're an intelligent consumer. In Colombia, in, I don't know, Africa, other parts of South America, Venezuela, in other second world countries, they don't have that option. They don't have that. Like, it's so crazy how people in this country, in the US, complain and say, oh my God, we cannot survive off our minimum wage. Well, go try living in another country. Be grateful that you live in a country where the market is so good that if you are conservative and you stop wasting your damn time and energy on Netflix, movies, Avengers, whatever it may be, whatever stupid thing besides Game of Thrones, it's badass. If you stop doing this, you have a chance to do whatever it takes with any income. I can tell you because I did it. And I had double hip replacement surgery. So look, I'm going to cut this video now because I'm starting to get frustrated. I'm going off on a tangent. Start watching my videos so you can start doing this stuff that I do with zero risk, zero money down essentially. And I did it all myself. I came from negative to being able to do this. So you can't tell me no or you're going to make me angry.